Ekscelencjo, Panie Prezydencie, Szanowni Państwo, przede wszystkim bardzo serdecznie
First and foremost, I would like to thank very warmly His Excellency Mr. President Paul Kagame for his invitation to pay this official visit here in Rwanda, along with the Polish delegation. To me, it is very moving and at the same time extremely important because this is the first official visit paid by the head of the Polish state, by the President of the Republic of Poland here in Rwanda. Right from the start, since we have diplomatic relations between our two countries since 62 years, which means this is a very important moment. But let me stress very strongly my deep gratitude for Mr. President Kagame for intensification of these relations between Poland and Rwanda over the last years. It was Rwanda who opened its embassy in Warsaw. It was Rwanda who accepted the first Polish entrepreneurs here. It was Minister of Foreign Affairs of Rwanda, who is present with us here today, Mr. Vincent Biruta. Was present in Poland 2 times over the last 2 years and a half. I also had meetings with the minister. Today will be another meeting of Polish and Rwandan business people here in Rwanda, in Kigali. They will discuss their mutual relations. They will discuss the development of their joint economic projects and the development of their businesses. We are delighted with this in Poland. We are searching for credible partners in African countries. Especially, we are looking for partners who subscribe to the values which we also share, who are able to understand us as well. Together with our complicated history, we have no doubt whatsoever that here in Rwanda, in this respect, we do find understanding and we do find friends. Even more so, this visit is to me very valuable indeed. We Poles are a society of hardworking people, but at the same time, we understand the worth of our work. And we are deeply convinced that precisely thanks to this hard work, we're able to achieve the most. Nothing will come by itself. It has to be worked out with diligent and honest effort. We know that independence and sovereignty is not given once and for all, because over the last 200 years, we lost it, and not once. We lost it at the end of the 18th century. We lost it in the 20th century. As a matter of fact, through the Second World War, through the fact that later, for more than 40 years, we were part of the Russian sphere of influence as a not fully sovereign, not fully independent country. Then we regained our independence thanks to solidarity, thanks to the support of the Holy Father, John Paul II. But before, we went through the drama of the Second World War, of a horrible hecatomb, which claimed lives of 6 million Polish citizens murdered during the Holocaust, murdered during the Nazi occupation, and also through the Soviet terror, deported to Siberia. They died in fights. We went through horrible tragedies. And today, we understand what a peaceful and systematic and peaceful development stands for. And that is exactly what we want. We want to have a stable, peaceful development. We want to build our prosperity. We want to build our wealth far away from all the wars, far away from all the conflicts. We have no doubts whatsoever that here in Rwanda, we are finding such friends who understand us exactly and who would like to have exactly the same for themselves. They would like to have a peaceful development. They would like to be able to build up their prosperity, their businesses. They want to have a peaceful life in their homes and among their families. That is why I firmly believe that we can build very deep relations between our two countries also for the future. Today, we have signed 2 agreements between Poland and Rwanda, agreements concerning cooperation, also also in the area of high technologies, joint actions concerning environmental protection. However, I do believe that these relations will be deepened and furthered also through students, also through the youth who are already studying in Poland, the youth from Rwanda. I hope that these numbers will increase. We would like our Polish universities to present their broader offers, educational offers in Rwanda. Today, I invited also the Rwandan youth interested in military studies to come and study at our military universities, to use our educational offer in top-class standards. Today, we also discussed with Mr. President Kagame also hopefully future investments. Today, I will have a pleasure to visit a joint Polish-Rwandese investment, that is Luna smelter, tin smelter plant here in Rwanda, which was restructured by joint efforts, Polish-Rwandan efforts, and today it is co-run by a Polish company. So we can say that this is a role model of good cooperation. In Rwandese market, we have got a series of Polish companies present. Among the most well-known one, there is ASECO, working in cybersecurity and IT services, but there are also simple, small family businesses of those who decided to come here and invest their money in small businesses, in hotels, in tourist sector. So Poles right now are present already now here in the Rwandese market, and I do hope that their numbers will increase, because the most promising sectors of cooperation are precisely the energy sector mentioned before, city infrastructure, agriculture, machine industry, food industry appliances, construction management, including crisis management and also water management, ICT, which is already mentioned, cybersecurity, where we already have the cooperation today. Ladies and gentlemen, we have also talked with Mr. President about security in our regions for both our countries. Be it for what I said before, I mentioned the very difficult past, also the very difficult past of Poland. The situation of peace and calm is of fundamental importance. Today, unfortunately, we are witnessing Russian aggression against Ukraine. This has been happening for almost 2 years, from the 24th of February, 2022. This is the so-called full-scale invasion. But please bear in mind that this invasion really started back in 2014, when Russia started, as a matter of fact, to occupy Donetsk, Lugansk, and Crimea. Over the last 2 years, we have received a few million Ukrainian refugees. Some of them went to other places across the globe. Some of them stay in Poland until this day. Polish people support them, sharing their bread, their belongings with them, receiving Ukrainian refugees to their homes. We do understand what Russian aggression stands for. We understand what Russian occupation stands for. And we have a perfect understanding what it means that the Russian army ruins the houses and rapes. We know that perfectly well, because also Poland, also our nation, lived through that. And today, when somebody is in such a need, they receive our support. We do support Ukraine, and we will continue to do so. If Rwanda is at risk, we will also provide assistance to Rwanda and support. That is why we are discussing education, including military education, to make sure that Rwanda, through its youth who are ready to defend their country in case of any attack, is safer. We also hope to develop in the future cooperation between our defense industries, and this was also the topic of our conversation today with Mr. President. Ladies and gentlemen, Tomorrow, I will have a meeting with the ones who represent Poland, who have been here in Rwanda for dozens of years. I'm thinking here about our nuns and missionaries who have been working first and foremost in Kibeho. We will visit them. This is an important place where they are carrying out their duties. Their duty here is providing spiritual support, but also other kind of support to the Rwandan population. They're present with them here. They are close with them. They're our wonderful ambassadors for tens of years, as I have said. Tomorrow we will meet them. Mr. President, I'm so much grateful to you for the possibility of paying this visit. This is quite far away here from Kigali. It is a 3-hour drive by car. Still, we are delighted to have this opportunity tomorrow. Mr. President, once again, with all my heart, we are grateful for this exceptionally warm reception. I'm thankful for the possibility to have conversations with you, Mr. President, and with representatives of Rwandese authorities. Mr. President, we are very much grateful for being so open to the Polish businesses, for the possibility of having yet another business meeting here today in Kigali, the round table of business companies from both countries. I'm happy that business communities will discuss under our patronage as presidents, because this is hugely important for tightening of the cooperation when the top authorities of the state give a green light for their activity. Once again, Mr. President, I would like to invite you very warmly, together with your wife and delegation, to pay a visit in Poland. We hope that this visit will come soon, and we congratulate you on the development of Rwanda, which you can see here at first glance. It is a country of hardworking people, of ambitious people who want to build their prosperity and who take care of their homeland. Congratulations, Mr. President, from the bottom of my heart. Thank you very much for your attention.